We all know LeBron James has been an absolute beast on the court. His on-court dominance is undeniable, and his influence off the court is just as impressive. LeBron has established himself as a true NBA icon. But you know what they say? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And in the case of LeBron, that's definitely true. His kids have been enjoying some of the perks that come with their dad's fame and notoriety. And his sons, Bronny and Bryce, are no exception.
I heard when you were saying all these other niggas, you didn't name me, bro.
What you mean?
When you was telling them, like, y'all young niggas gonna run around, you was naming
Oh, yeah, I didn't name you. I showed it. No, I did not. No, I did not.
Yeah, bro,
No, you ain't no youngin' no more, bro. You ain't the youngin' no more, bro.
If you're a basketball fan, you must have already heard of LeBron James' eldest son, Bronny James. But today, I want to shine the spotlight on his younger and lesser-known son, Bryce James. Or should I say, Bryce Maximus James. With all the hype surrounding Bronny's inevitable NBA career, it seems like his little brother is getting ready to take over the basketball world. I mean, he's already showing some serious skills on the court, and he's still very young. Let's give him credit where credit's due. Bryce might not have the same level of fame and recognition as his big bro yet, but he's definitely making waves in the basketball community. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be talking about the Jameses brothers as the new faces of the NBA. So why aren't more people talking much about Bryce? Well, that's where I come in. I want to give this young star the spotlight he deserves and let the world know that there is more than one James kid with the potential to dominate the NBA. And oh, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now. Let's get into it. Being a middle child is not always easy, but Bryce makes it look easy. Bryce is a sophomore in Sierra Canyon High School in Los Angeles, the same school as his brother Bronny. This is where they are currently honing their basketball skills with the Sierra Canyon Trailblazers. But that's not all. Bryce also plays for the Strive for Greatness AAU team in the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League, EYBL. That's a big deal. EYBL is one of the most prestigious young basketball leagues in the world. And according to 24/7 Sports, the youngster has some serious finesse. Bryce does seem to be comfortable from long distance, as he can be seen draining jumpers from behind the arc with relative ease. I mean, who wouldn't want to inherit the genes of one of the greatest basketball players of all time, LeBron James? Like Bronny, Bryce has also inherited his father LeBron's genes. He's got some serious skills on the court. In fact, LeBron himself recently shared a video of the 15-year-old, that's right, 15, dominating a shoot-around. Loading, that's what LeBron wrote, sharing video of the dunk. Again, don't forget he's only 15 years old, and he's got a long way to go before he reaches his full potential. But if this video is any indication of what's to come, we're sure that Bryce is destined for greatness. Bryce hit a major growth spurt last year and now stands at an impressive 6'6". That's taller than his own brother, and he's almost as tall as his dad. To put things into perspective, Bronny is currently standing at 6'3", so you can imagine how much of a force Bryce will be on the court.
LeBron James, the one and only, the king from Cleveland. How tall you is? You say, how tall you is? How tall you? Hey, I ain't playing around. How tall you? You said
6'2".
6'2", dang, you 15 years old, 6'2". Hey, about 6'11" when you came out the womb, my boy, yes sir.
You see, back in 2018, LeBron himself declared that 11-year-old Bryce then was already the best shooter in the household. Even at such a young age, Bryce was already impressing his dad. While he may not have the same explosive jump as his father or older brother, he's got a lot of other things going for him. For one, he's got an incredibly steady shot. And let's be real, that's a skill that can take you far in the game of basketball. He's also got excellent court awareness. He knows how to move and position himself to get the best shot possible. And the thing is, as I've said, Bryce is only going to keep growing and developing. He's still a young 15-year-old kid after all. But even now, there are already signs that he could grow to be a very tall player. NIL contract. Bryce James has signed an NIL contract. That's name, image, and likeness contract with Clutch Sports. For those of you who don't know, Clutch Sports is an agency founded by LeBron James' friend and agent, Rich Paul. And if you're a fan of basketball, then you already know that Rich Paul is one of the most respected and successful agents in the game.
From Bryce's side, obviously he had the growth spurt, but now his game is starting to catch up with the growth spurt. But it's all about just putting in the work. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, you just put the work in and live with the results.
But what does this mean for Bryce? Well, it means that he's in good hands. Clutch Sports will be handling all of his negotiations with various companies for endorsement deals, which is a huge deal for a 15-year-old high school basketball player. This also means that Bryce James is already making a name for himself in the industry. The fact that he's already signed an NIL contract is a huge accomplishment and shows that he's got serious potential. Bronny and Bryce. It's inevitable. when discussing Bryce that we compare him to Bronny. But the brothers play different games. Bronny is a playmaking guard, using his handles and vision to set up his teammates and create opportunities for himself. Meanwhile, Bryce's height and athleticism give him an edge in attacking the basket and dominating the boards. He's a beast in transition, running the floor with ease and finishing with authority. Bryce is one of those rare players who is blessed with a body that more closely resembles his father's, and it allows him to be more of a powerful presence compared to Bronny. But what really stands out in Bryce's game is his shooting ability. You can tell he's put in the work to refine his stroke and build his confidence from beyond the arc. And while we're all used to seeing Bronny at the top 50 of his class rankings, Bryce's class is yet to have that level of scrutiny. But there are already whispers that he could be the better NBA prospect than his brother Bronny. That's some serious praise right there. Bryce has already received his first college offer from Duquesne. Yeah, you heard that right. The Athletic 10 program in Pittsburgh has already extended an offer to the young prodigy. As you know, Bryce is still years away from college, but who knows where he'll end up after that.
Huh? Do what? He got it. 38,000 straight.
2-3. It's gonna be 2 and 3.
Me?
Oh, y'all gonna be 2 and 3.
It's not impossible to imagine that he could follow in his dad's footsteps and make it to the NBA. And if that happens, can you imagine how incredible it would be to see LeBron playing alongside not just Bronny, but both of his two sons? It would be a historic moment for sure. LeBron told Sports Illustrated in August 2022, "I like to throw things out in the airwaves, but I'm not one to say what's going to happen in the next 2 or 3 years. I'm a visionary, but I'm also a guy that lives in the moment. I definitely be looking at who got first round picks in 2024, 2025, things of that nature, 2026, 27. I pay attention to that type of stuff." When asked specifically about playing with Bryce in the pros, LeBron didn't brush the question off. He said, "I feel like I could play for quite a while. It was all up to the body, but more importantly, my mind. If my mind can stay sharp and fresh and motivated, then the sky's not even the limit for me. I can go beyond that, but we shall see." NBA? Now, we can go on and on about their skills, but let's be real here. Being associated with LeBron's name is already a big advantage. But don't let that fool you. Bronny has already proven himself to be a draft-ready prospect. With a promising point guard style, he is already NBA ready. And various scouts and experts have already predicted that he will be a top 30 pick in his draft class. Bryce may still be early in his career, but his potential is just as impressive. With a focused training plan, he could easily follow in his father's and also maybe his brother's footsteps and make it to the NBA. Who knows? Maybe we'll even see LeBron's dream of playing with his two sons come true. But now, I know what you're thinking. That there's a lot of pressure to live up to. And you're right, it is. But here's the thing. Bryce is his own person. And he's got his own unique style of play that sets him apart from his dad. It's always exciting to watch new talent emerge. And as it's clear that Bryce is destined for great things, we can't wait to see where his talent takes him next. One thing's for sure though, he's definitely one to watch in the basketball world. As we continue to bring you more NBA insights and analysis, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And until next time, take care.